Yeah.
Oh, was put them in our. Just. Just walks out for like, I don't have to be there, but yes, we great. I want to do this day one.
Yeah. You see that big old, oh, you didn't see that big old. He didn't make it around that, he didn't make it around there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, around with it.
There was, I was.
Yeah.
So that's, yeah, they used to see that too, because when I was, coming. I see they around me through town. That's what I seen around me.
Yeah, for last week today and.
It was that one, well, something happened that week, because it was.
I always said.
Roll it back up and give for it.
Thank you.
Oh,
So what does it say?
Did you see who's asking for stuff this time? Not me.
Does it say who's for?
he had something on there, but I thought I need to get emails.
Not me.
So you know if they could, you know
What?
if they did, you know that's.
This is why.
Yeah. They just get so much, I was like.
Well.
Yeah. They do have the other is not losing our money, they are, they're getting a loan. We're not seeing it. They don't like this. Very simple. And here, that's about what say, I mean, now say what you just said, say what you.
So that's, now,
You gonna have
and then
to.
you stare at me and I get like all nervous, like,
You a lot.
he's so nervous right now. We've been practicing yoga in front of a mirror all day today. He was like so nervous. I don't want to go to the.
What is
And he's
it?
gonna look at me and I'm like,
If he was there and he was, he might have run.
you need that guy.
Yeah.
Right. No, I'm gonna do
Apply it in the other way to be able to get over. Oh my God, it's happened literally the last 4 times in the last week.
Yeah.
So I acted on the bypass. This last one was some SUV got caught behind the center and semi avoided. Wow, right in the back. That's like.
That's what it's.
No, this one. Yeah.
A big old semi. I guess they on the curb.
I think you're conservative, I guess.
Wait a minute now.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's not.
Yeah. No, this one, we've already got, one next to the line, that's done.
Good.
They're gonna do the other 2, and then they're gonna finish the pharmacy pad. It'll be good to go.
Linda, that.
Yeah,
I keep getting those stupid emails.
no, Lyndon had one, no.
Would you both?
You are in practice session. You are.
Well, we can practice what we're going to do.
Yes.
Okay. Exactly.
All right, let's get back to that.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and call our study session to order. It is 6:31 p.m. If we can stand for the pledge of allegiance, please. The pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. City Clerk Dominguez, you will take a roll call for us, please.
Councilmember Williams. Reed. Jackson.
Here.
Lawler. Davis.
Here.
French.
Here.
And your Snyder.
Here. I'm getting it off now.
Easy, responsible.
Not being part of that, I mean, it's a good reminder.
Yeah.
Okay, so our study session is just to discuss the items that are going to need action at our regular council meeting. The first is to approve the second reading of ordinance 2024-05. So we have this already, and this is just protocol to have the approval on the second reading. Ms. do you have anything to add?
No, they're just, this is the carpet nuisance party ordinance that we put together. I think most of the council is aware that there have been problematic nuisance parties in the city, and it basically provides, public safety a way to do enforcement with that. When there's unlawful sale or furnishing of alcohol, public urination, destruction of property, unlawful parking, unreasonably loud noise, et cetera, et cetera. And so, it puts in our default penalty of up to 90 days and $500 in fines. So hopefully we can address this issue moving forward and make it a non-issue.
Do we have any questions on this item? Right, next we're gonna be asked to approve the second reading of ordinance 2024-06. This is for the tax exemption for Kennedy Green. Attorney Harkness.
So both this agenda item and the next one, 2024-07, they're basically the same thing. The Kennedy Green, if council recalls, they approved a pilot for what was supposed to be the Kennedy Green project last year. That is the same developer that didn't get their funding from MISTA last time. This time, I think they've got their I's dotted and T's crossed. There's two phases, which is why there's two ordinances. One is Kennedy Green 1 and the other one is Kennedy Green 2. Both of them have the same percentage annual service charge, which is 6% of the annual shelter rents. They pay that in lieu of paying property taxes. The duration for both of them is 20 years from the effective date of the ordinance. Happy to answer any questions.
Do we have any questions for Attorney Harkness on this? Any questions in regards to 2024-07? Right, next we're gonna be asked to approve resolution 2024-35, which is for the MDOT trunk line maintenance contract. Deputy Chief Kern, were you gonna speak on this or bring back this?
I can do it, because I see Jason sweating a little bit. So this is, the city already has one of these agreements with MDOT, but that agreement is expiring, I think, in October. So basically what this is, it's just a contract with the Michigan Department of Transportation for them to reimburse us for services that we're providing to MDOT to roads that are controlled by MDOT, and we're providing services on their behalf. So road maintenance, snow removal, things like that. It's a 5-year agreement. The reimbursement schedule is set by MDOT, so we don't have any control over that, but like I said, we already have one of these. This is just an annual of an existing agreement for another 5 years.
Do we have any questions for Attorney Harkness on this item? Next, we're gonna be asked to approve the repairs to the manhole covers on the River Park lift station. Deputy Attorney, you'll take this one?
Oh, that's me.
Director
That's fine.
Garrett?
I'm up to ask for money. Jason, but here we are again, up here. Same thing, Jason went over this last time about the manholes. I think we got 10 more that we want to see if we can get them fixed up. Deal with all the failure that we've been having, so hopefully, you guys can see what comes from that and get that, that taken care of.
And we got the blue right from Director Clark.
Yes, yep.
We have any questions for Director Garrett on this item?
I'm not joke like that. So where's Director Clark and where's he at?
I believe you off of that, so I guess what.
Next, we're gonna be asked to approve of the engineering services for the Erie Street improvements.
I didn't know if Mickey was gonna be here or not, but, this is the grant money that we got that is supposed to do all the, road repair for Dean Drive, Holman Drive, and then also Albion Street.
Yes.
So. Or, right, yeah, Albion Street from Erie to the railroad track. So. This is just to, do the engineering agreements with White.
You have any questions in regards to the service agreement?
I think everyone's so happy that it's getting done. It's, because that's a
Yeah, the call, especially.
very,
You guys is
very.
correct.
Right. Next, one, we ask to approve of the engineering services for the Dean Drive and Oakland Drive improvements. Do we have any questions on this item?
Are they accepted?
Because they're two separate projects, kind of, I think, so he just threw them up, I maybe could have put them together, but gave each different documents, so. I believe it's all out of the same grandfather, yeah.
Next, we're going to be asked to approve the third-party administration agreement for the Mission Chill program.
So council previously awarded it was like, city had done bids for a third party administrator, council had awarded the bid to the EDC. MISHA requires a third party administrative agreement, so that's what is before you. It outlines the duties and responsibilities, and term and total costs and things of that nature. Term of the agreement runs through the end of January 2026. It's $50,000, which was the bid that EDC made. I had some back and forth with their attorney, and we agreed to the terms that are before you. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Any questions for Attorney Hartnett on this item? Great. Next, we're going to be asked to approve the repairs to the front end Loda. Director Garrett?
So we got this front end loader in, and I was hoping we were gonna get away cheap, but, we're gonna be asking for an additional from what we originally asked for, because after getting into this, they found there was a lot more damage to this than we expected, so. We use this for everything around the city, so, hopefully we can find the money to take care of that so that we have our loader.
And we had originally approved the
There was-
repair cost, or?
I don't know if we had.
So originally, it was $11,000 to change to fix it. So we were gonna, it's under the 15,000, so we just went ahead and did it. But when it got up there, they actually tore it apart, and found it was a lot worse than they thought, so that's why we had to come back, because it's like $22,000 instead of just the original level. So
Okay,
that's why we're here to get that approved, to get it fixed.
so this hadn't come to council before.
No,
Do we have any questions for Director Garrett on this item? Yes.
Just looking at what you have to do again, it seems like the front thing got hit by a truck.
what's that?
It looks like it got hit by a truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a. Yeah.
Yeah. This is another, it's a very good loader. We're told by AIS, the company that sells them, that it's a good heavy duty loader and it's worth putting the money into. We're talking a couple $100,000 to replace it. Problem was, it was a lack of maintenance, and then when they did maintain it, they beat the pins inside of it instead of getting them pressed in like they were supposed to. So they took a sledgehammer to it and it oblonged everything out, and it was just, yeah,
They don't work for you.
no.
Any questions, folks?
I appreciate the way that, what they're getting, they're using, they're making things that.
Well, I mean, to explain that a little better, you're talking about, it was maintenance done to save money that actually cost us more money.
Yeah, that's right.
Instead of just getting it done right in the first place.
There's public comments. If there's anybody in the gallery that would like to stand and address council, you may do so at this time, and 3 minutes is yours.
I didn't hear you.
If
It's
you
time
want,
for public comment, if you want to make a comment to council.
Yes. Yeah, I do.
All right, ma'am. Just come forward, give us your name and your address.
Okay, and my name is Evelyn Union, and I'm in precinct 2, and I'm just wondering why our streets are so bad. That when they do come and put the little black stuff down, they don't even pat it down. And they just go, and then I'm a senior citizen, I'm handicapped, and go up there, and that's really bad. And I know it's bad all over, because I went all over. But it's some way that we can get a grant or something to get some streets done. And then, I don't know where we are on the menu here about the public, are we at that yet?
Public comment?
Transportation,
Oh,
No,
No,
we're not at that yet.
That's during
okay.
that's during the regular meeting.
Okay, that's a regular meeting, okay, but that is my concern, and that is all over. And I know Lynn has been working hard in our area on it, but we need it all over. And I just wish it was somewhere where we've got Marshall, Palmer, and all of them are getting their streets repaired, and why is it that we can't get a grant to get our streets repaired? That's my concern.
thank you. Anybody else that would like to stand and address council?
Anybody else say something?
All right, seeing none, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Support.
All in favor, say aye. Oh, I'm sorry. I do have, we did get, an email from Donovan that he wasn't feeling well, so we might have a motion to excuse Albion Williams.
So.
We do that on the, we don't do this on that,
Well,
we don't do that on this meeting. We
So
do
it's
that-
special and.
we do that on the next meeting.
You're fine. You're okay. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? All right. Meeting adjourned, 6:45 PM. We'll be back at 7 PM.